Hello. I want to apologize. On Friday night, I was busy grading your essays and I lost track of time. And it was like 20 minutes after the beginning of the meeting when I realized I was supposed to hold a meeting. So when I started the meeting, no one was there. I then did the usual thing. I stepped through the current week's simulation. And then when I checked the recording this morning, I found out that it didn't capture the whole screen for some reason. So I'm going to make just a recording of myself stepping through the simulation, the skate park simulation. So I don't know if I need to do this anymore, but there are still several of you who don't seem to pay attention to these videos or follow directions, and you end up doing the wrong simulations and not giving me any of the information that is asked for. So for those students, hopefully they're watching. Um, Here's how you begin. So you go to the assessment. First of all, just if you want to do your essay in Word, that's fine, but just copy and paste the essay in here. Don't upload a Word document or a PDF. It's it's really kind of a pain to grade in this using this learning management system in Blackboard. So just put the text in there. So the first thing to do is to open up the guide. There it is. You download it, open it up. It's a Word document. And I'll just put it in one half of the screen and go over here and click on the simulation. Now it says to do the intro, select intros. So that's what I did. From the energy menu on the top left of the screen, click plus sign. There we go. Plus signs clicked and it opens up a graph. Then from the menu on the right, select these things. Okay, pie chart, speed, stick to track. Okay, pie chart, speed, it's already selected stick to track, so we're good there. Pick a skater. I like the dog. I'll pick the dog. Near the bottom, select slow. That allows you to see what's going on in more detail. Place your skater on the track, observe and note what happens. Skater's energy. Note, to move the skater, you will need to place your mouse on them and slide them onto the track. Okay, so here we go. Bring the skater up to the top here. There. Now look at the energy graph and write down what you see. Okay, let the skater go. It says select 3 different locations on the track and select the pause button. So let the skater go back up to the beginning, maybe near the beginning. I'll pause it. You can go wherever you want, just 3 different places. All right, there we are. Write down what you see, okay? Let the skater go a little further. Point 2, let's go near the bottom. There we go. There, you can observe for yourself. Write down what you see. Describe it. Let the skater go up maybe halfway. There we go. Note what you're seeing here and then move on. So from the menu on the right, increase the friction by moving the skater to the right, slider to the right. So I'll go about halfway. You can go in as much or as little as you want, but it's good to go at least halfway. If you don't have much friction, you're not going to see much effect. Okay, I'm just going to pick it up where it left off because it says, select 3 different locations. I'll do that again. So maybe here's the first location, and that's just where I'm just picking up where I left off before. So it's the same thing I saw before. I'll let the skater go a while. They go near the bottom. Okay. Now I see something different from what I've seen before. I won't say what it is. It should be obvious. Please note that. All right, let the skater go a little further. It's near the top again. See what's going on. Notice how high the skater went. And now, if you've described everything you've seen, then you're basically done. But you might just want to let the skater go for a while and see there's a trend. All right. So that's that. And if you made note of your observations, you have all the information you need. Just look at the rubric here and open it up and see what what you need to do. Did you describe all the steps completely? What did you observe? Did you give me some numbers, or at least approximate numbers, to compare things? What about some questions? Surely some questions popped in your mind. Write a question or two. And it's good just to put a paragraph break between each one of these things here, specific ideas related to the observations. Remember, you have to reference your source, and your main source should be your textbook. A lot of students, if they reference a source at all, are referencing other websites. They don't even reference their textbook, which is kind of odd to me, because that should be your main source of information, especially since it's basically asking you to relate, um, two specific ideas from what you read in this week's chapter, which would be chapter 4, to what you observed. Of course, list your references, and that would be at the bottom, just at the very end of your essay. List your reference or references. One of those should be your textbook. And then these are things that don't count for a lot, but I'd pay attention to. So check your spelling, punctuation, capitalization. Okay, I take a little bit off if I see some problems with that. I take more off if I start having trouble actually understanding what you're saying. All right, I think that covers it. No student showed up at last night's meeting. Of course, I started late, so that would explain a lot of that. But so I have no questions to answer. So I'll see you in class then.